Machines will take over the world. That's still the biggest stigma about that whole area. A person says the term AI, and every sci-fi movie they've ever seen comes into play about that whole idea, instilling the possible future of a self-aware AI machine that does not like humans, vastly more intelligent and knocks us off the top of the food chain, where we are so used to residing. But if we dial it back a few years, we can look at historic events, and we can use them to model and predict the social implications confidently with incredible accuracy. Take Albert Einstein, for example. It was pretty world-changing when he created the theory of relativity. Now, it took many years later before the practical applications started arising due to this new theory. There were both good things, and there were bad things. It directly affected the study of physics we know today, and led to many great advances. As with all advances, there is always the risk of bad things too. The atomic bomb for one. My point is that when you illuminate an area of anything, you will see the good and the bad. It's just knowledge, and what we do with it is what matters. Now fast forward to the 21st century and we're not that different, except things happen faster nowadays. Take Zuckerberg from Facebook. That platform has changed the world in online social aspects in under 10 years. Nowadays he's in court most of the time, and most of the people against him are focused on what he could do, rather than what he has done. It's like they're saying, thank you for making our lives more convenient, but in doing so you can be more powerful than us, and we don't like it. All that media and hype is doing is impeding the direction advancement is going. This isn't the world 40 years ago. We can do without the big fear and all that hype. And don't get me started on the current world craziness. That's a different video, and has no place in this. So back on topic. For years now, mankind as a whole has developed ways to amass a collective intelligence, from the invention of writing, to the invention of the internet. The information is available to be passed from one to another, therefore, creating more capable ways of learning and advancing. This ability is what put mankind on top of all species and kept us there because we are always advancing our knowledge. The only scary aspect of AI is the eventual passing of mankind on that scale. One machine being able to do what mankind as a collective has done, and do it quicker and more efficiently. To better understand this, you must know that there are different tiers of AI. ANI, Artificial Narrowed Intelligence. Some examples include Google, chatbots, any type of recognition software, the phone you use, any device that has the term smart in its name. Next up, AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, which would be a machine that has the understanding of the world around them, equivalent to a 5-year-old. And ASI, Artificial Superintelligence, the scary one that people think of. A machine that can process faster than the brain of a human. Those are your main three types of AI. ANI, AGI, and ASI. Now let me tell you the basic form of progression, as it has been over the years. Primitive forms of artificial intelligence are already around, and being used in a lot of things you may not even realize, as I mentioned in above examples. Those are ANI tiered devices that are getting smarter, but only because we program it to be smarter. I mean, AI is a branch of computer science where machines can sense, learn, reason, act and adapt to the real world, amplifying human capabilities, and automating tedious or dangerous tasks. The practical applications from that are obviously too vast to try and list. Then there's AGI, which is a device that can self-learn, rewrite its own code to better recognize an environmental situation. Now, here's the part that scares people. Artificial intelligence is modeled after a human brain, and human-based ideas lead to evolution that compounds in developmental breakthroughs and achievements over time. So based on that, an AGI machine could take decades to self-learn what a parent teaches a child, as the evolution is the same as mankind because it's made by a man with a man's entire process of evolution. It can just process things about 170,000 times faster. But once that imaginative line is crossed, and it does have the comprehension of a little human, it could surpass human intelligence and understanding in as little as an hour, because it can process so fast. And then it would become ASI. I do hope this video helps shed some light on some basic evolution, and can help people to take an interest in the future, and make informed decisions and thoughts, rather than fear-based from just seeing the bad that can happen, because of all the popular sci-fi stuff out there. Remember, if all you see is bad, then all you will create is bad.